the background earlier this morning, so you don't know who the judges are.
Okay.
And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. George, so if you start us off with the pledge and we'll get started.
So we're officially started, and we always start our programs with an American flag, and I have one right here.
Okay, great. I don't
in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'm going to turn it back over to our contest chair or master. How are you doing?
Well, both. Thank you again. Good afternoon, good morning. Well, I guess it is good afternoon for all of us. Toastmasters and welcome guests. The purpose table topic speech contest today is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities, to recognize the best, encouragement to all, and to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmaster training. In the interest of time, we will conduct this contest using the same procedures as Toastmaster International. And we're ad-libbing a little bit because of the Zoom. And the judge, contestants, functionaries, and sergeant-at-arms have been fully briefed of all the rules, and the contestants have informed of the location of the timing cards instead of lights. Contestants will speak from the same speaking location. That's your little box, I hate to tell you. Protests are limited to judges and the contestants, and the decision of judges is final. Announcement after the results. Now, there will be no flash photography or any kind of picture taking until the end of the contest. And the sergeant-at-arms is instructed to take the people out of the room, except for Williams, that's going to stay in to get his question here.
Oh,
so,
one question.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, we have the good fortune of Rachel, who's from the other club, and since this is more just for fun because we don't go anywhere, I would love her to compete as well. She said, Rachel,
what is her name? What is
Rachel
her
Lee.
name?
Rachel Lee, L-I-E. If we could, you've already designated the numbers, but she could be number whatever.
Well, she would have to be number 5.
Number
Inga
5.
had canceled. Okay. Inga is a cancellation because she had to work. But now Rachel Lee, yes, I met her at one of your meetings.
She's
yes.
part of our
We're
sister.
having a very different type of contest because we've combined 2 clubs, really. This is supposed to only be our home club doing it. But since we've had a lot of people that have helped us, we're doing it as a unity a little bit. So thank you, Rachel. It's going to be exciting to hear you speak as well. So it'll give us a good chance to see how 5 people can work into a contest within an hour. So we gotta try to do this in a real, so I hope my chief judge knows that we have another contestant here, and you have her spelling of her name correct from the screen, I hope. And I am going to have George take the other people out of the room. I don't know if I'll be seeing them then. I guess I don't see them anymore.
You will they'll disappear.
Oh, they'll disappear.
Why don't you start your minute as I make them disappear?
Yeah, okay, and then I'll have William.
One point of...
I have a question.
Yes.
You said there's 5. I've got William, Miriam, and Jeffrey. Who's the other one?
Awesome.
Okay, it's William first. Miriam Armstrong is second. The third is going to be Jeffrey Glamour. And then we have Oscar. And then we have Rachel Lee that came on board just now. R-A-C-H-E-L-L-I-E. Can you see her? She's nodding her head. She really wants to work for Disney, and she hasn't gotten a job yet, but she's trying.
All right, I'm going to send everybody to their rooms, or the 4.
Point of order, did we go over the timing with the contestants?
No.
No, we did,
qualifying?
but I don't think I think that the briefing should have, but yes, why don't you do that? I think that's a good idea because we have a lot of new people now.
This is a table topic contest. We follow the same rules as in Toastmasters International, where the table topics are from 1 minute to 3 minutes.
Two.
From 2 minutes to 3 minutes?
No, 1 to 2 minutes.
1 minute to 2
1 to
minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't know me the way I speak, so it's 1 to 2 minutes. So my always 1 to 2 minutes. So we're gonna make sure everybody knows the rules, including myself. So at 1 minute, so you qualify and you gotta speak for 45 seconds. I'm going to be showing this green card right here. So pin me if you're a contestant. At 1.5 minutes, I'm going to be showing this yellow card. And at 2 minutes, and you have 30 seconds to wrap it up, you're gonna be seeing this red card. So I just wanted to go over the time. It's 1 to 2 minutes. The green at 1 minute, the yellow at 1.5 minutes, and at 2 minutes, you'll get the red card, and that will give you 30 seconds to wrap up to qualify. Thank you.
And for a point of order, just as one more piece of input for everybody's benefit, Toastmasters International requires that you speak in order to qualify a minimum of 1 minute.
Yes, in the contest.
1 minute.
In the contest.
So only in table topics is that rule required. But the 30-second opportunity after you hit the red is still there. But if you exceed 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you are disqualified.
Yeah. Okay, you ready to send them to their rooms? Not that, just what mom used to do, right? Go to your room. Here we go.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, did they all disappear?
Hey, Lou, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Terry.
All right.
I'm sorry. William, did you meet Lou? She's from New York. She came to see you speak.
We're in New York.
I'm from Brooklyn, Shipshead Bay area.
I'm from Island Park.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. Love it there.
Right. So we didn't time it for 1 minute. I forgot to tell you, Donald, we have to time it for 1 minute once they left the room. So we could start the contest. Everybody stays muted for 1 minute and then we start the contest.
And I'm going to mute anyone I see happens to be unmuted.
Yes, because it's 1 minute and then when we get the light. William, Herbert, someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? Someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? William Herbert.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. As you can imagine, that package was from none other than Jeff Bezos. Every package that I get is from Jeff Bezos. This most recent package toothpaste. It's pretty exciting for me because oral health is so important to me. This $1 million smile that I think that I have was a gift from my father because of the job he had that was unionized and therefore provided exceptional health benefits, including 100% coverage for child orthodontics. So whenever I go to the dentist or whenever I go to see people and they say, "Oh, what a beautiful smile you have," I always thank my dad because he's the reason I have this smile. And so just yesterday, when my most recent shipment of toothpaste showed up in the mail, I thought about my dad, I thought about my teeth, and I was over the moon exhilarated to have the opportunity to use this new package of toothpaste that Jeff Bezos had sent me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, William Herbert, and it was very interesting. I'm going to ask for 1 minute of silence again. Oh no, I need 2 minutes because the judges have to.
That's only at the end.
Oh, okay. So it's just 1 minute then? Okay.
Oscar, can you hear me? Miriam, why don't you leave the room and come back? We're in the 1 minute of silence for our next speaker. So I can't hear you, but go ahead. You can leave the room.
Who's leaving the room?
Miriam.
Okay. Yeah, she just has to see the button on, it's on the bottom right. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I click what it says in the break room. So I have to go back where I have to go back. I cannot hear you, George, now.
All you have to do is hit the leave room button at the bottom right corner.
Yeah, put your mouse over to the bottom right and you'll see leave a blue thing, leave room, and click on that. Do you see it?
Yeah, but that's what I did before in the beginning.
Do that now,
now.
and you should go back. You should go back to the main room.
Okay, well, that I don't see it.
Try
more. No, that's more. As help, record.
It should be right at the bottom. If you're on a laptop, it should be on the bottom right-hand side, very bottom, a blue button.
When you bring the mouse over to it.
Okay, let me see if it's this one. No, that's not the one.
I'm going to run back to the main room and tell them you're on your way.
Okay.
I'll tell them it's a long hallway.
Yeah, I cannot. I disappear now. I cannot even see myself.
Oh. Well, should we have somebody else go?
I'll be back in a moment.
I don't even know where I'm.
Knishes. Knish.
Knish.
Oh. Give me a slice of
Knish
pizza.
is my
Forget about
favorite.
it.
Welcome back, George.
Contest chair, our second contestant is having trouble leaving the room, so I'm going to try to bring her back, but give me a moment longer if you don't mind. We found a glitch.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, it's good to test this because you have to do contests at your club too next month, probably.
What's up?
Hey, Jeff. It's great to see you
going?
both.
Hey, she was able to leave the room, or did she get off?
Yeah, she finally figured it out.
Yeah, she left the room.
Okay. Bye, guys. See you in a minute.
All
Okay.
right. Where's Sandy?
So this is Miriam Armstrong. Someone knocked on your door, Miriam, with a package and you opened it. What did you get? Someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? Miriam Armstrong.
Good afternoon, Madam Toastmaster, member Toastmaster, and guests. Oh my God, I got a package. What it could be? Oh, guess what? It's my new eye wash, the later one. That is my birthday gift from my husband. Oh, what can I do with that one? Now I can make phone calls. I don't need my phone no more when I go and run or walk. I can even take pictures with my iPhone. It's just so wonderful. I love the color. It's pink. And I love pink. How you see, my t-shirt is pink because Thursday is the pink day. We celebrate the cancer, breast cancer. I love getting package on my door. We normally ask my husband to get us something every day. Every day we get package. Why? Because we live right here, very close to the Amazon store. If you want to receive package every day and be happy, like me and my husband, just move to Davenport, very close to I-4, where you can get package every day, every single day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miriam. I guess we need 1 minute of silence.
Or I'm going to go get you.
I need to get out, right?
And then hopefully get a lot of Instagram and Facebook stuff out there. Get
I'm
people.
back. You telling them about our plan of action, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I'm all excited about it. You know, not that I'm any good at you know, social media, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, Jeff, it's your, right? Jeff is, yep, Jeff is number 3. So Jeff,
Yeah,
come
number
on
3.
back. Leave that room as best you can.
No problem. All right, later, Oscar. Later,
Yeah,
Rachel.
good luck. Good
Yeah.
luck.
No problem.
See you guys in a minute.
Thank you, Donald. That 1 minute of silence is over. So hopefully we have Jeffrey on board. And Jeffrey, are we going to see your face, or are you going to just show us that top part of you? Okay,
Yeah, you
you.
see my face.
I know. We finally get to see you again.
Yeah, good seeing you too as well. Good seeing you all.
Great. Thank you. Jeffrey Glamoud, someone knocked on your door with the package. You opened it. What did you get? Someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? Jeffrey
I got a big old box of Legos for my son. My son does this thing where he always likes to go on Amazon at 9 years old and order stuff on my credit card, on my account, without me even knowing. So when I opened up the package, I walked up to him. I was like, another Lego box? This is like the 3rd time he's done this. And he's like, Daddy, I got straight A's on my report card. I thought you told me every time I get straight A's on my report card, you'll buy me something nice. So I just went ahead and did it myself. And I'm like, well, I didn't see the report card yet. So he shows me the report card, and he did get straight A's. And I know my son is a very intelligent kid, sometimes a little too intelligent, because he likes to go onto my Amazon account on my laptop, and then he likes to order these toys out of nowhere, and then I'm getting these packages, and I'm like, why are all these toys are coming in when I never brought none of these things without my knowledge? So he likes to do these things all the time. And then I think after the 4th package that came over, I had to log out of my account. But guess what? He knew my password. So it's like every time he grabs my laptop and he acts like he's playing these little Roblox games, he wants to go ahead, log in, enter in my password, and then continues to grab these toys and get these toys off of Amazon. So sometimes I'm just like confused on what to do with him because he does have good grades. He gets straight A's all the time. But I just don't understand how he could just go ahead and do these things without my knowledge. So that's what I found in my package today.
Thank you. Can we have 1 minute of silence?
So fascinating to see you go from one style to the next or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Heck, as soon as I have the prompt, I'll start throwing stuff together.
Okay.
All right, Oscar, we're
I'm
in
in.
1 minute of silence. Go
Good
get
luck to
ready.
you, Rachel. Good luck.
You too. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Do I stay on mute, George? No. I can't
Hit
hear
the
you.
blue button. Hit the blue button.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Rachel, hang
I'll
in
figure
there.
this out for all of us.
1 minute.
Okay.
Just search for the blue button, okay?
Minutes up.
Thank you, Donald, for the timing.
I'm gonna have to drop off and go to my next meeting, but thank you so much for the accommodation and good luck to you all.
You're welcome. We'll let you know how you made out.
Thank you. Bye.
Oscar Kalstead. Someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? Someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? Oscar Kalstead.
A package. And I opened the door. And what did I get? Wow. That seems to happen every day now. We have them coming here right to the door with packages, and I work from home. And I sit right here at the front door and I look out the window and I never know what it is. And they come with all different types of trucks. It used to be FedEx and UPS. And now it's just like random trucks. You have an Amazon truck and then you have people, some other kind of delivery people. So what did I get when I opened the door? Well, what I've always wanted and what I've dreamed about getting that would make such a big difference in my life would be a brand new computer. And I have all these computers. I've got 3 monitors that I look at, but all of it belongs to Disney. And on Disney, I'm just so limited. So I would love to get a brand new computer and set up a whole different station that was just mine and step away from the controls and limitations of Disney. Disney just, so when I look out the window, I probably should spend that money and get something like a whole brand new system. And of course, my son, he plays video games and he does all those wonderful things. And now I told him he's got to get a job. So what he's done is, as he played video games, he also got on his computer and he kept applying for jobs. And guess what job he got? He's working for FedEx. So he's now not really the delivery guy, but he works in the warehouse. So he and I both want new computers. Thank you.
Thank you. Timer, could I have 1 minute of silence?
Okay, Rachel.
All right, here I come.
Okay, we're in the 1 minute of silence right now.
Got it. Thanks.
Minutes up.
Thank you very much, Donald. I really appreciate that. And now we have our next contestant is Rachel Lee. So I'm waiting for George to come in with our, oh, there she is. Rachel Lee, someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? Someone knocked on your door with a package. You opened it. What did you get? Rachel Lee.
I have never spent as much money online shopping and buying from Amazon as I have since quarantine began. I am a pretty frugal person, and I like to be able to see things in person and touch things with my hands. Now, that's not exactly something that people are asking that we do right now because of the pandemic. And so I have begun to divulge myself into the world of online shopping. I've gotten clothes, I've gotten shoes, I've gotten gadgets, I've gotten decor, I've gotten just about anything you can think of, from some of my favorite retailers to just browsing around Amazon. But I truly believe that if I got a knock on my door right now and there was a package there for me, the first thing I'd wonder is, why are you knocking on my door? We have package loggers by our mailboxes because I'm in an apartment. But if someone sent me a package, I truly believe that right now it would be my mom sending me a care package. I am fresh out of college, moved to an entirely new state from the rest of my family, and I am the oldest child, which means, of course, that I am my mom's favorite. But she makes a point to send me care packages on a very regular basis. And inside, I expect an amalgamation of all kinds of things, from necessities that I might need to other fun and care things that she knows that I might want. She always makes a point to include a card, and it normally either has a fun joke, a cute animal, and is just a continuing reminder about how much she loves me. And she always sends me these because, being so far away, she can't always hug me. She can't always be with me. She can't always do the things she did when I lived in state. And it's her way of, from a distance, telling me how much she loves me, how much she cares about me, and that no matter where I am or what I'm doing, she's always going to be my mom, and she's always going to provide for me. Thank you, guys.
Can we have 2 minutes of silence, Donald, so the judges can do their ballots?
We're at the 1 minute mark. We're at 2 minutes.
Thank you. Normally, at this time, we have a 10-minute recess, but since we're doing it on Zoom, there's no recess at all. And the judges and our chief judge will create some magic in the background and come back in a while and tell us who the winners are. But in the meantime, I am going to show you some of our participation certificates that we issued.
Point
Yes.
of order before the judges go back. I'll give you the official times.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, you're gonna do it, oh, I thought you were gonna do it on chat for the chief judge. I don't think we're
Okay.
That's a secret, I think. Point of order.
unless someone is disqualified, that's the only thing the chief judge has to know at this time.
Okay, Donna, can you please send to chat to me?
Yeah,
Please.
yeah,
Thank you.
you just send it to her. You don't
Okay.
announce it. We don't announce who disqualified. You would just send her normally your timer sheet. If you had one, you would give it to her.
Yes.
And the ballot counter gives it to, well, then she goes in with the ballot counter after the judges, whatever feedback they have. But everything is done privately, kind of behind the scenes. Usually you go in a room and do this, and you give your report to the chief judge at this time. So that's the point of order officially. So right now we have time to spare. So I have certificates for everyone. And Miriam is the first one that I'm going to have. Where, Miriam? There you are. Okay, I'm going to send this to you by email because there's no way I can get it to you, even though I made some up. It's funny that it doesn't really, look at how funny it comes on the screen. Yeah. So Miriam, I do ask a question while you're up here while I'm giving you the certificate. So what my question is, what is the best thing you like about Toastmasters? What's the best thing you like about Toastmasters?
The best thing I like about Toastmaster is helping me and will help anybody that join to speak and to be not too afraid to be talking in public. Also, I think now that we are in this COVID, it's helping us to keep together and bounce better. And we can see each other's face that if we didn't have this technology, it would be very bad. So that's what I like the best is that we, even with the COVID, we accommodate Toastmasters and we are helping each other to grow.
Thank you, Miriam. I really appreciate that feedback. So our next certificate is for number 2, which is Jeffrey. And I have your certificate, and I am going to send it to you. I have to get your well, I have your email, so I can send this to you. Now, I do have, and I'm going to give you kind of the same question because Toastmaster has a wide thing. Other people experience different things. So I'm going to ask you, what is the best tip you received since you're a Toastmaster?
Thank you so much, Teresa. I wasn't expecting that.
I know.
The best tip, let me see, because I got many great tips from so many people from my club over at Toast Celebration. But the best tip was basically be honest and be yourself. Basically, those who know my story, it's been a long time coming. Doing this, speaking in front of people, even though it's been on Zoom and I only been a member for like a couple months. It's been really, I'm still get nervous sometimes when I'm on Zoom meetings, speaking in front of you all. And basically being myself and being honest helped me release my speeches out a lot easier. I didn't realize when I write down these speeches, I didn't realize how much of a story I have in my past. And from all these stories that you hear, from all these speeches that I put up, that I put forward, these are a lot of my stories, a lot of my past. And it helped me a lot to open up myself to you guys, to everyone. And I really like that. I like that tip. And then I thank Sandy and Oscar particular, and George as well, for allowing me to open up myself to them and to you guys. It's been really great.
Thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate that. Those tips that are so important to all of us. We have to get that high spirit of what can we still learn from Toastmasters. So we all learn each other every day, I think. I've been in it for 11 years. I'm still learning all the time. So our next one here is Oscar Katstad, because I have his, and I'm going to send that to you by email. I have Herbert as well for participating. So what I'm going to ask you is, how long were you in Toastmasters and what are you getting out of it? I know you have a lot of work with all of us trying to formulate us together, but what are you getting out of it? That
I've been part of the Disney family of Toastmasters for about 3 years. And as far as getting out of it, it feels like it's unlocked my little cage that I mentally in, but I also am physically in my work environment. I was in a cube. So that was where I was. And it all started with me being asked to do a presentation, not only for my group, we're only 20 people, but for the group in California, and I had to do it online. So all of this technology and everything is really helping me. And what happened was I didn't realize how uncomfortable I was. And so I was reading the thing and I was sweating. And after I was all done with the presentation, one of my coworkers says, "I can't wait till I see you do another one so we can see you sweat again." Oh, well, I found out I needed a little help. So I found World Toasters, and that's been my family. But now I'm part of 4 clubs, and we're making them all sister clubs, so they're all working together. So and now I'm going to be part of the convention. I've done a workshop at the convention. I've trained at TLI, so it just changed my life. That's what Toastmasters has done for me.
wonderful. That's great. So now I have Rachel Lee. I have not made one out for you, but we do want your email. If you want to put it in the chat box, this way I can send you a participation certificate so you'll have it for your records. And it's always nice because sometimes even when you're job interviewing and you show people that you have been part of Toastmaster and you're part of a speaking group and you've been in a contest and you participated, it looks very good to have that. So if you just put it in the chat box, oh great, you did it already. Okay, great. So I'm gonna write it down. And so the question I have for you, Rachel, I know you're eager to get into Disney still, but I wanted to know, how long have you been in Toastmaster now, and what are you going to try to get out of being a Toastmaster?
I am going into my 3rd year being a Toastmaster. I am a 2nd generation Toastmaster. I actually joined Toastmasters because my dad was in it for a period of time when I was younger, and he encouraged me to join. I do really actually enjoy public speaking. I love getting up in front of groups and being able to talk and perform for people. So stage fright isn't the problem, but it's rather practicing and keeping the skills that I have to do impromptu speeches, to do written speeches, prepared speeches, and continue to grow my vocabulary and my skills to be the best sort of presenter I am, so that when I do begin to reach upper level management positions, hopefully in Disney, I can communicate effectively with the people around me.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And I want to thank also all of our participants. I see George there. I'm going to send you a certificate of appreciation. And we really appreciate you, not only today, but every time that you come to our meetings and help us out. And Donald also, he's our area director here at our club, and he's a timer today. You will get a certificate of appreciation for volunteering your time here today. We also have Orrin, our chief judge, that you will be getting a certificate. And we have our ballot counter, Cynthia Johnson Garino. Can she hear me? Okay, she can.
Yes, I can.
Appreciate
I'm busy
because
calculating.
we really appreciate everyone because a lot of things were done at the last minute, and to kind of group everything together this morning, kind of, except for our speakers. Our speakers, Inga had to cancel out, which we really felt bad that because she's been so positive, and she wanted me to tell everybody, you know, to pay their dues, but everybody that's here has already paid their dues for the club. So, and you can only join unless you work for Disney. So we are looking forward to getting new members constantly with our Instagram program. And I hope with Meetup, I hope we can do more socializing where we can have a different Zoom contests just for the fun of it. It's kind of nice to get that practice before a big contest like the humorous, and the evaluation is going to be a bigger contest, and so will the international contest be. Now, do we have the results yet? I don't think we do. Chief Judge, do we have any results yet?
We're waiting for to send out to the breakout room.
Okay, George is going to break you out now.
Okay.
I'm all set though. It'll take a minute.
Okay, George is going to break you out.
I can break them out. Who am I breaking out?
Chief
You're
Judge.
breaking out Cynthia and Orrin.
And John too.
Oh, John too? Okay.
Gotcha.
John Murr.
I'm working it. I'm working it.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to talk about some of the things that will be happening with the district.
Okay, just join it.
Okay. I can give everybody a 5-minute break if you need to have a bathroom break, so I can do that. Why don't we do that and time? Do we have my timer here? I think we're going to time 5 minutes so people, if they have to go drink a cup of water, or I know a lot of people have to go back to work, they might want to have a sip of coffee before the winners are announced. So we'll time it 5 minutes. Anybody wanting to stay on, that's fine. I can drink my water. I have my water here. Anyway, I have Goofy. I wanted to get Goofy on board and show you the Mickey hat and all the things that I have in the house with little Goofy here. It's funny, you know, when, and Goofy does talk. He's a little bit shy today. This is my Mickey hat when I first worked for Disney. I think when they train you at Mickey, they give you a hat. And I later on had this engraved, Terry.
Oh, very nice.
So I have my own little Mickey hat. And I'm so proud of it because I just love it. I can't wait to go to the park. I haven't been since March, but I'm thinking I have to go soon. I know my doctor went with her kids and she said she had a grand time because it's not that crowded in the park, and it's kind of nice to just get out and have kind of fun.
Now is the time to go. If you like to go,
right,
it's not crowded.
The best time of the year, right?
Right, and the days are a little bit cooler. Yesterday was a great day for being at the park.
The only thing I'm disappointed, they're not going to have candlelight this year because they couldn't have a lot of people together and they can't have the chorus. And so I really feel bad. It's the first year that I've worked for Disney, and they've been in existence since Disney World since 1971. So I was really disappointed that they couldn't get it on. But I think they're going to try to do something with Around the World at Epcot. So they'll try to have some festivities more for the kids and do caroling and do a lot of fun other things. And I know that they're planning something big probably very soon, because they had a meeting not too long ago, and I'm trying to find out all the info, all the little information that I could possibly find out. So I'm very excited. And so I'm thinking, George, is there anything else that, as far as a Zoom contest, that we could incorporate when we're waiting and when we're doing different things? I know.
Well, if you have time to spare, some of our guests, find out why they became Toastmasters or what brought them in the door ultimately. Because we all of us have different stories, all of us.
Right.
It's a little bit different.
So how about Kim? Are you going to come on board, or she's got, a lot of people have their, I think they went away because I know some of them are working and they're trying to do this while they're working. So I see a lot of them, because I told them to go away. They're probably not there really. But anyway, how about you, George?
Well, I wanted to get a higher position in my company, move up the ladder. And I had interviewed for what we called a district manager job. I was a branch manager, and I didn't get it. But I debriefed with the HR manager, and he says, join Toastmasters. You know, he was telling me what I could do for next time. I ended up retiring, but I just came to get promoted, but then I stayed for you guys. It's just so fun having this social network, whether it be online or in person. It's just great.
Yeah, it is like a social network, and I think it's going to get more and more so, because I think that I've seen more people since we're on Zoom than when we have our regular meetings, because we didn't really have a lot of time to.
And I bought Zoom at $135 a share, and last time I looked, it was phenomenal a share. Let me see. I'm into the stock market, so there are times when you can just do really well. Like with Zoom, $468 a share.
Wow. So, I know my sister bought the stock, and it's funny because she doesn't even have a computer, and she bought a few stocks, and the only stock she said is making any sense is the Zoom stock, because she's making money.
Amazon, I think everybody attested to Amazon today.
So John Morrow, how long have you been at a Toastmaster, and what did you get out of it? Why are you still in it?
Thanks for the questions. I appreciate them. All total, because when I joined Toastmasters, I joined in 1985. And I was in that club in Plant City for 3.5 years, and then I had a job change, and for 3.5 years I was actually away from Toastmasters. And then in 1993, I rejoined Toastmasters at Lakeland Club, which I have been a member of ever since. I've been a member of other clubs. I'm currently a member of a total of 3 clubs right now. One I coach. One is also an advanced club. But all total, as best as I can tell, the math is over 32 years.
Wow.
And why do I continue? I can only tell you that the number one reason has always been I never stop learning. And one should understand that learning should be something we all strive for regardless of age, because it's healthy for the mind, heart, soul, and body. to continually challenge yourself. And Toastmasters gives me that opportunity across a number of things. Zoom in particular, but also doing podcasts and recording and doing live videos, and even during the Vegas event, walking around with Facebook Live and with my iRig microphone interviewing people live on our Toastmaster D84's Facebook page. But the other reason, and actually this reason is significantly the most important reason for me right now in my life. These are my friends. And they're really more than just friends. For me, they have been an extended family, one of the most faithful, dependable, caring, loving families I have ever been associated with. My heart still goes back, and I still mourn very deeply the loss of my wife. But I will never forget that day we had the celebration of life in Lakeland at 1 o'clock on June the 10th. And almost 100 of the people in attendance at that celebration of life were Toastmasters that had driven from as far away as Jacksonville, Florida, to attend my wife's celebration of life. This is the reason why I stay with Toastmasters. We don't always get along with each other. We argue, we fuss and fight, we do all kinds of crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, it's the best environment to be in to achieve the greatest amount and to grow the most. So whether you're coming through on the way to something else, or whether you plan to sit and stay like I'm doing, this is a great place to be, because it truly does fulfill in my opinion, the description of a family of people all working to help each other be great. So
thank you, John. So I have to announce the winners, and everybody's going to get back to work, so I know. So for third prize, we have Oscar Kalstead. Second prize, and I'm going to send you the certificates, and then we had second prize goes to Miriam Armstrong, and then we have first prize for Rachel Lee.
Thank you, guys.
Toastmasters, members, and guests, and for making this possible for this contest. We really do appreciate you, but I know our people have to go back to work, and I know that some of you have to leave. And thank you, Mark, for, I wish we had a little more time to talk. If you have any good tips to give us for a last minute, are you there, Mark?
Yeah.
Everyone, Toastmasters rocks. I'll see you soon. Congratulations to all contestants.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a way to end. It's 12:59. We made it.
Congratulations, everybody.
I just love everybody, and thank you for showing up. I'm sorry.